Welcome back to FreshPlays.
Welcome back to FreshPlays.
It's been forever.
It's been forever +2.
+2?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Plus 2 weeks of extra not recording.
That's true, yeah.
That's what that is. Yeah, we had so much. We were so busy.
Traveling San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah. Getting them
quite a
good
time.
posters.
Getting posters, getting...
But now we're ready to post our opinions about this game.
Yeah.
That was an excellent
job.
Guys, you can barely tell we've been away. You can barely tell it's been a while since we've done this. We're
I'm
just
so
smooth.
warmed up.
So smooth. So right into it. So I guess last week left it. Maybe Snake is dead, but probably not.
We suspect that something else is going on.
Yeah.
Because
Who's
Snake
Snape?
has... Oh, boy.
Snape?
Snape.
Snape?
Did I say Snape?
Yeah, you definitely said Dumbledore and Snape.
I don't think she did.
Did I?
Okay.
Oh,
I don't think she did.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, Solid Snake.
all right.
Comment and like and subscribe if you heard Snape.
Okay,
boy.
great.
That's gonna be nobody because you didn't say it and I'm making it up.
Anyway, so I guess we got to break. We got to break the news to Clover.
We got to break
now.
the news to
Clover.
Snake's sister.
Yes. It didn't help that there was a girl nearby who looked far more like a ghost than a living human should. That's real pejorative of you, Junpei. It was Clover.
Yeah, it was Clover.
Junpei's least favorite holiday is Halloween. He's like, all these people dressed up as ghosts shouldn't even be looking like that. She sat on the edge of the bed, her head drooping listlessly onto her chest. Her tongue just like...
Oh, God.
Her eyes were blank and stared across the room at nothing.
You really have to put your head down deep in order to get it on your chest.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to be listless in that way.
Yeah.
Her eyes were blank and stared across the room at nothing. Her breathing was slow and mechanical.
I guarantee you, press like and subscribe if you put your head to your chest because I just did it, and it was hard. It was hard, but I know everybody was doing it because you guys did it, and I was like, I'm gonna try to
Got
do
pulled
it.
a muscle.
Yeah, cool.
Aside from the rise and fall of her chest, she didn't move.
Also, tell all your friends to follow us. We're
Junpei
really good.
felt as if even a nudge might cause her to shatter into 1,000 pieces. So she's like a ghost or a vase, I guess.
She's a piece of
She's a
glass.
ghost vase.
Yeah. This is 7D Brooklyn.
Hey, Snake was probably murdered.
I'm a cop.
Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was.
I don't buy it. Seven lowered his voice, likely in an effort to keep Clover from hearing what he had to say.
So I'm very suspicious of Seven, and it's odd that he's like, here's what's happening.
I think Seven is sketchier than, like, I think he's hiding stuff, but I don't think he's like, I buy more that Snake knows more about the situation than he's letting on. I don't think Seven knows more. I think he knows more about his own situation than he's letting on, but I don't think he like knows what this non-Ray game business is. There were 4 other people in the room with Junpei and Seven: Ace, Santa, June, and Lotus. Seven looked at each one of them in turn and continued.
Mike's microphone stand is directly in front of both Jeff and my vision of the monitor, so if we read words wrong...
Yeah. Here, I'm a stand. I can do that.
Oh.
That's not a good idea. All right, go for it, Seven.
It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out when they did it.
How they did it?
How?
Oh, shit.
When?
Whoa.
First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door
thinks he was
3.
murdered.
Then they shoved him into it alone and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake, but he didn't give up. He's blind, but he didn't stop. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead.
Oh, he wrote something on the wall, too, right?
That's right, yeah. Oh,
Did I write that down? It was like left, left, right or something?
Oh, yeah, it was letters.
Yeah, L...
LLR or something.
It was like the Konami cheat code.
Yeah. He wanted extra lives, but it didn't work out so well.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. He already lost his eyesight. Lol. Oh, that's mean. Unfortunately, it didn't work. A detonator is only deactivated if everybody authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door. And then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, whoosh,
Damn.
that happened. I see, so that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors,
interesting.
including Snake.
Yeah.
It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer. Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Junpei crossed his arms and grunted.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
If you're the murderer, raise your hand.
Well, and we all split up. I'm not raising my hand. I didn't kill him. When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone. Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts. Yeah. That means anybody could be a killer. This is getting fun.
That's a good point, though, that you need 3 people to open a door. So even if Snake had set this up, he would need another accomplice besides Clover to help. Right? Because...
Snake needs an accomplice?
Well, so like our theory is that that body was placed there to make us think it's Snake, right?
Oh, yeah.
The only person I can think of who would benefit from faking Snake's death is Snake himself to so he can move freely or do something.
Or this whole time Snake was someone else.
What do you mean?
Like, since we've met Snake, he's claimed to be Snake, but he was imposter Snake. It was a fake Snake.
I see. But then Clover would also have to be a fake Clover, right? Or would have
Or
to be...
she would know.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? June seems shocked. How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers. Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you gonna gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know. What? Zero wants? Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero's trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
But we will work together.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship.
Otherwise, for true protagonist.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake?
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero.
Aren't they assuming that one of us is Zero?
No, I think he's just saying that, like, it's that classic thing where it's like, oh, we're all such good friends. None of us could be the killer. It must have been the mastermind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but except that no one is your friend, Ace.
Yeah.
He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of
Also, if
us.
Zero wanted someone dead, he wouldn't have to go to such elaborate lengths.
Right, yeah. Well,
Spike Chunsoft loves rules.
Yeah.
doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well? Take a look at this. Good question.
Junpei hadn't really considered that.
If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
But there's only 9 people on the ship. That's been stated.
Yeah.
Was Zero still on the ship with them?
Wasn't sure, of course.
Wasn't sure.
Was Zero still on the ship with them? If they stated that no one was on the ship but besides us, then...
Yeah, but that wasn't, I mean, like, we don't know that for a fact.
Yeah, we do.
Do we?
I thought that was a fact.
I mean, Zero said that, but can we trust anything that Zero says?
Zero is my Monokuma. Monokuma's never lied to me. So it's fine.
Okay, so then Junpei wasn't sure. He wasn't sure.
That being said, I do like Junpei just being confidently wrong all the time.
Yeah, right.
So maybe we
Very
should just pick
in
the confident
I
answers.
don't know, maybe he is.
I don't know. Something's still strange. What was that?
Sorry,
Well,
I have my bird with me, and we're trying to manage it.
Well, I'm just wondering about one thing. I didn't even think about that. I heard the bird scream. I was like, it's so natural.
It's a part of your life.
Yeah. This is background noise.
What are you wondering about? How can you be so sure that Zero's on this ship?
Hey,
Ace's eyebrows shot up. Boing.
Really, Junpei? I confess, I'm a little disappointed. Usually, you're rather sharp.
oh no, now Ace thinks we're dumb. This is my mistake.
Isn't it obvious?
We are dumb though.
Wait, it is? This ship.
This ship is Zero?
Zero, haha.
Gargantuan
Zero
is a
it.
person?
Zero said this ship several times when he addressed us. Look at this. Who's Zero?
Mastermind.
Michael!
No, I know, but
Oh, it's a
who's the
voice?
mastermind? Yeah.
We don't know who the mastermind
Beth voiced
is.
it, but we don't know who they are.
Okay, that's all I was asking.
Oh, who is
Because
Zero?
you have
That's
a
just
line.
So funny. Oh.
Yeah.
My
Who
bad.
is Zero? Yeah, I can see how that.
Yeah.
I've been asking that question. Like, wait,
your
who is
face
who?
looks so genuinely confused, and you look at us, you're like, guys, wait, who's Zero?
Yeah, because I was like, I'm not. It's not Monokuma. It's not that voice, but it's Monokuma, but your voice.
Well, it's
It's just I'm just doing a thing. That's a husky Beth.
Yeah.
I am Zero, the captain of this
Dark Beth.
ship. Negabeth.
Beth.
The purpose of this game is simple. Leave this ship alive. What? Are they saying that the ship is a person?
What?
As you have
like,
no
you
doubt
leave it alive.
surmised, this
Like-
ship has begun to sink. No, the ship is a person now.
Okay, good. Yeah, all right. I buy it.
Leave the ship alive.
Leave the ship. Leave it alone.
Leave it
the ship
alone. Leave the ship alone. How can I do a Leave Brittany Alone
Oh,
reference a decade later?
It's looped back around to being funny again.
Okay,
honestly.
good.
Next, I'll do my crazy frog impression.
if he weren't here, he wouldn't say this ship, would he? He'd be saying something like that ship or the ship. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Ace, the linguist. Ace's explanation made perfect sense. Junpei felt a little foolish that he hadn't seen it himself.
She was like, you idiot, to himself.
Still, he was left with a question, and it was one of no small importance.
Zero's on this ship. On the ship. Where is he?
Suddenly, everyone went very quiet.
Oh, he's in the captain's quarters.
That would make sense. I mean, maybe. The silence was cold and clammy, and Junpei could feel it crawling across his back and around
You can't
his
feel silence.
Yeah,
I love games.
it's like a step too far. Again, he heard the ghosting moaning noise. What? Oh my god! And moments later, a person who looked more. What the hell is this sentence?
Oh my god.
Again, he heard the ghosting mourning noise, and moments later, a person who looked more ghost than human appeared.
Oh,
is it?
Chike Spunsoft.
But she was standing there the whole time, right?
She's just been over here going,
It was Clover. That's her ghosting moan. She looked at the floor as she spoke, and her voice was a cold monotone.
I think... Michael!
She burped. That's why
Excuse me.
That's why her breathing was so ragged and why she was acting strange.
She had a burp?
Is not because she was upset her brother died. It was because she had to burp.
Such a burp. I think Zero is one of us.
Ooh. Oh shit! Everyone gets a shot.
Everybody gets a
June was
shot.
alone. June was alone for that.
June was
reaction
alone
shot.
and had
I mean, maybe
no
she's
different.
supposed to be with us, but like they've never taken.
Oh yeah.
Her sprite
never
wasn't
showed us.
shocked though.
That'd be really jarring if we saw June. They're like, wait a sec. There's another me.
He's Zero.
Every human body in the room froze. What? The only sound. Why not just everybody? Why do
Wait,
we
what other body?
Every human body.
The robot in the corner kept
robot.
moving. but
Maybe
every
that's
human body-
important.
Oh.
The ship is a person.
Ship is a person. Whoa.
Every human body in the room froze. The only sound was the muffled rustling of breath. I forgot how just weird this game's froze. Like it's been a while, but as I'm going through it, I'm like, the fuck? Muffled rustling?
Yeah.
Eyes darted from face to face. One of those faces was the. Oh my god.
The ship.
Get through
the
it. You
sentence.
can do it. You can do it,
Eyes
man.
darted from face to face. One of those faces was the face of their jailer. Jesus.
We knew you liked the word
FaceTime.
face.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Yo, dog, we heard you like faces, so we
Yo,
put some
face.
faces in your faces.
Those faces in the face.
But who? Was he one of them?
that's crazy. Wait, I honestly have no idea.
that one of us is the mastermind?
I don't trust Clover.
I don't trust June.
You don't trust Clover.
Yeah.
What? My voice is broken, by the way.
All right, let's pick
Let's
that.
say that's crazy. That seems also something like Junpei would say.
Okay.
Junpei believes in the power of friendship.
That's crazy. Isn't this ship going to sink in a few hours? If Zero was here with us, he'd be putting himself in danger.
He is the ship.
Why the hell would he do something like that?
Because he's a ship.
There's no motive.
Ships don't need motive.
Ships don't need motive.
Filing a police
Couple
report.
things we know about ships. They float. They tend to exist largely on the water, and they don't need a motive.
They don't need a motive. They trap
my
people in
gosh.
them and try to kill them, and they don't have a reason
They
for
need
it
a
because they're
motive,
a
but a
ship.
motive?
Oh.
Take it or leave it.
Yep. They only want one thing that starts with an M, and motor was more important.
Clover looked up at Junpei, and her face fell. Oh, sorry, I dropped my face.
Oh no, you don't believe me?
Let me put it back together.
Hang on.
No.
No, I don't believe you. Junpei is goofy. Max, we're trapped in a killing game, Max.
What?
She's like not
Oh, you're gonna
amused.
be
She's
right.
still crying.
Her eyes were so pitiful. The moment Junpei's met them, he felt his heart tighten.
He's in love.
He didn't think that what he said was wrong, but perhaps the way he'd said it had been. He'd been too insensitive. Clover had just lost her brother.
Maybe.
His death would have been bad enough, but she'd also seen the blasted wreck of his body. Junpei barely knew him, and the sight had been enough to make him sick. What Clover had felt, he couldn't begin to imagine.
This is getting real.
In the mental state
Yeah,
she
it
must
is.
have been in, it was understandable that she would look at those around her with suspicion.
Yeah.
She felt everyone was against her. The least Junpei could have done was try to understand what she was feeling.
I think I'd go crazy
Yeah?
if that happened. If my sister exploded, I would
Oh,
go.
God.
You go crazy.
Yeah, I'd be like, I don't trust anybody. I'm going to kill everybody.
Jeez.
So don't do that.
I think I would compartmentalize. Like if
Yeah.
we're being real, I think I would be like, okay, I am robot Beth until after everything is taken care of, and then I'll break down.
Yeah, I think that's generally how I handle anxiety, too, is that I try to find a task to focus on.
Yeah,
and if I
yeah.
can do that, I can
Look
keep
for the
it.
helpers. It's Jeff. Jeff is the
Not-
helper.
Not always, but...
One of his tasks is just tying and untying his shoelace.
Yeah, exactly. My task is to arrange this sand in a pleasing way. He felt ashamed of what he'd said. Perhaps he thought I should apologize. But before that apology could begin,
Clover, I understand what you're feeling.
Better protagonist steps
Yeah.
in.
You don't feel that you can trust any of
those two
us.
sprites make it look like he went to like touch her shoulder comfortingly, but like,
Yeah.
didn't quite know how, so he just like,
Yeah.
I rest my hands on your shoulder. You like when I stroke with the back of hand?
I have gotten in trouble in past for touching young woman with palm. So now only
So
back
now
of
that
hand.
is less threatening.
Isn't
yes.
that yes?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Ace had beaten Junpei to the punch.
Yes.
That's a weird way of thinking about it, Junpei.
Beat you to the punch.
As he spoke to Clover, his face was calm and friendly.
But you have to understand, the more we distrust one another, the further we fall into our true foe's trap. Zero is the one who did those horrible things to your brother. Do you want to let yourself be manipulated by someone who would do such a horrible thing?
I hope Ace isn't Zero.
The answer is no. I know, me too.
Clover didn't answer.
She couldn't hear.
Shouldn't even look at Ace. It'd be a weird move for Zero to sedate himself. Yeah, that'd be a weird move. The whole time her eyes were on Junpei. You could feel Clover's eyes boring into him.
So boring.
They were the color of a deep winter lake. Junpei saw no suspicion in them.
Oh, I thought you were making
only
that
sadness.
up. I was
What?
like,
You thought- you
the
thought I
deep
said
winter
boring?
lake?
Oh, yeah.
What the heck?
It's my favorite crayon color.
What? Deep winter lake?
yeah.
Oh my god. I
That winter
love
lake
it.
is deep.
I mean, if you, it
Comes in the box
it
of
has-
72.
Then, in that horrible silence,
Hey, what are y'all doing? Come on.
Wait, there's probably a noise.
Oh, yeah. It's
they heard a bell begin to ring.
Sorry.
That spell sounds like a New Yorkian man. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey,
Ding dong.
come on now. What's going on?
7 o'clock. Forget about it.
Time to go to
Hey.
bed, ding dong.
Yeah, ding dong. Let's go to bed.
Hey, I'm trying to. Oh,
It's 3 a.m.
I must be lonely. Oh. I said, baby.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Oh boy. Then we need to move now.
only
7.
3 hours left.
Clover. Yes.
Yeah, this game, you play it over and over and over again.
Oh yeah.
I
That's right.
think.
What?
Well, you get all the ending.
Wait, hold on a sec.
I do.
This
there's
is
like
one
a ton of
playthrough and we're done.
No, there's so many
We gotta
unanswered
get all-
questions.
we gotta get all the endings.
Mollies. I know how you feel. Do you? But you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
7 and Clover remained silent.
Say something.
Their eyes were looking at something somewhere else, very far away.
What if X-ray vision? This is cool. We must go. We have very little time left.
Ace's words put their feet to moving.
They just start walking around the beds. They don't have any direction.
Literally, they don't know where to go, but they got to move.
They all
Oh,
knew.
I lied.
They all knew where they were going. Beth was wrong again.
Our next destination is Mercury.
Yeah, the brackets mean you got to read it like a robot.
Mercury.
Maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Right.
June's stupid.
Whoa!
You say that to her.
Why is she
I don't
stupid? You
trust
know,
her.
face.
I don't trust her.
That's what
Look
you
at
said to
her.
her face.
Look at her.
I don't trust her either, but she's
hiding
cute as a
something.
button.
Yeah.
She's cute.
Here it is. It sat bolted to the wall near the stairs that led to the casino and the kitchen, between the two elevators.
My old cat.
The Mercury card reader.
We're using the card 7 gave us, right?
Yeah. I found it when we were checking out the show.
He's here too.
Hey guys, what's
Hey, I heard you talking about me.
I've been here the whole time.
Heard you
Yeah.
were talking shit.
Yeah.
No one talks shit about 7.
I think 7 said something like that.
Oh, he's not there?
Anyway,
No.
let's just see what
It was
happens.
just a flashback.
Oh, it was a flashback?
Yeah. Was I the only one? I said that as a joke.
Yeah. No,
You're like, no, he's probably there.
Jinpei slid the card through the reader. The light on the reader turned green and made a tiny electronic noise.
Beep, boop, boop, boop.
I guess.
It did some scat.
Oh my god, the elevators on our cruise were so funny.
Oh, yeah?
It would make
Hilarious.
it would like you'd push a button and it would finally get to us and it would go ding,
Yeah.
and then like it would just go like up in pitch a little bit, but the other one would go off at the same time and it'd be like
Do you want to do it at the same time?
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
it's like almost
That's
harmonizing
pretty funny.
but wrong. Oh my god, we laughed every single time.
It's like an old ship.
yeah,
a drunk
it was
elevator.
very
I don't know. So when we sat down to record this before and it was a big failure because of tech issues. What?
Did you just squawked and slapped Beth in the face?
literally
did.
a literal slap.
Mike and we got on the cruise ship. I can't remember if we said this during the episode or not.
can't
I might have
remember either.
said, Beth, you'll this will make sense because the cruise ship kind of looks
It
similar.
like exactly like this game.
really?
It was
Does it?
so eerie because we
that's creepy.
stepped down and
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, we're gonna be in a murder game now." It was the staircases, the elevators, the long hallways, the infirmary,
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
Hospital room,
everything.
the hospital room with 800 beds, all the same.
Yep.
Damn. That's
Yeah, it was
creepy.
creepy. And then one time we went to the spa and I had to pick a 3-digit code in order to hide my belongings from other people. And guess what numbers I picked? Yep.
Dang, that's really tempting fate. If you're already afraid, you're
Yeah,
gonna be
right?
dropped into a murder
999.
game, being like,
It was cool.
All right. I guess the elevator works now.
Jumpy, I know it's only the two of us, but let's do our best.
Combate.
Okay. What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
Okay.
This is not a time for dating.
It's just searching E-Deck, right? We're not gonna
Okay,
like
just roll with it. Jesus.
make out or anything.
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Junpei's either like down to fuck or very bashful.
I don't know how you could be DTF in this kind of scenario.
He was in the elevator. She was like, "It's gonna get wet," and he was like,
when
"All right."
When he
Oh.
thought that she was DTF, he was extremely DTF.
Oh yeah.
That's you, Junpei.
Yeah. I was thinking about that scene.
He's just thinking about being DTF.
Yeah, DTF. Yeah. First, we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Just like we did before.
Yeah.
Want to have another 2-hour-long innuendo-based conversation?
Yes, please.
Think of something hard.
Okay.
Oh.
This is a terrifying elevator. This is not what they look like.
If this was still operating as like a hospital ship and you were a patient, you'd be like, I'm not getting in that elevator.
I feel like
That elevator is how you liquidate lost causes.
Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all. Not like me.
Ooh, let's go.
Yeah. From now on, every time they interact with an elevator, June becomes progressively more forward. Once it had been checked for water, Junpei and June stepped into the elevator.
Every time he sees an elevator, he gets an erection.
Oh yeah.
Look,
At what?
nearly all the buttons are destroyed.
I'll touch your buttons. Yeah, only the C and bottom buttons can be pushed.
Yeah,
I
push
want
the bottom
I want you to push
button.
my bottom button. We're on the C or my C button. We're on the C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
I like
You
bottoms.
can choose C or bottom. Which do you want to push?
Yes.
But the same to me.
Well, let's try it out.
Why are elevators so easy to do innuendos
Oh my
off
God.
of?
They're
I get
French.
it now.
It's their French elevators.
That's true, yeah.
The only one going down is you.
Junpei hit the bottom.
Oh!
It's good.
Ding.
The door closed. Slowly they began to move downward.
So this is the bottom deck.
Yes. They stepped off and saw that the hallway to the right ended somewhere between 20 and 25 feet from them. The hallway in front of them was a dead end. But not a regular dead end.
What kind of dead end was it? Hey, over there.
It's a dead end with a door, so it's not a dead end.
This is a numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found.
Chung chung.
There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room. Please don't do the white flash again. Doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck. And the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck.
Don't do it. 3rd time's a charm.
It was a 6 on the door on E deck and a 1 on the door on A deck.
It's gonna do it. It's
flash.
gonna do
Everybody close your eyes. Oh, it was a fade. That's inconsistent, but whatever. 4, 5, 3, 7, 8, 6, 1, 2.
4, 5, 3, 7, 8, 6, 1. And now, door number 2 stood in front of Junpei.
Hey, Junie, I got your number. That means the 2 of us get to do it.
Get to it.
In the 2.
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door 9.
Despite himself, Junpei felt excited.
Look at my pants.
There was something about that excitement that frightened him as well.
It's so big.
Finally. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god! Like he realizes.
He's never had an erection before.
Yeah.
You don't look very. You don't look very happy about it, though.
It's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
Okay. He did his best to put it from his mind and headed back to C deck with June. The narrator's going to take a moment to think for a second here.
I guess we can continue this thought right now.
You guys can't see, but
3, 4.
Mike looks at us, and Jeff just holds up his phone with the timer directly into his face to be like, "No, son, we got more time."
Not yet, Michael.
And Mike was like, "Okay."
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
So funny.
7 pieces.
I know.
I wish you could have seen that.
The pieces of paper they folded up lay on the ground next to Junpei's legs.
It's a good prank. Good prank. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. Pranked you.
Yeah.
It's the
I was so
prank.
pranked.
You got pranked. Yeah.
Super pranked.
Yeah. Call Ashton Kutcher. I'm the new prankster.
Everyone had written on paper pulled from Junpei's notebook. And
those are beautiful little drawings of papers.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Can we talk about how great each one of them is folded as well?
It's really well done.
Did you read
It's
that
like
whole
they
thing?
gave them an instruction, and then everybody did exactly what was on the instructions.
Fold
She's gonna
on the
slap me again.
Dotted lines.
Everyone had written on paper pulled from Junpei's notebook in an effort to pull together a blind vote.
Just double checking, but everyone wrote their code name and a door number they want.
We're leaving
right?
up the chance this time.
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
Maybe because they suspect there are murders among them?
I can't believe we're voting here.
Why they decided to vote that way?
We need to make the whole thing fair, bloody blah. This is a complicated plan, you know.
Is it the first time we've heard from Santa?
Nope.
This episode.
Oh, this episode is what
It's
I
the
mean.
second time. It's
Oh, is
okay.
it?
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I remember you, Santa. Hurry up, mister. I have a brilliant idea.
They decided it wasn't fair to simply ask everyone at once. That would allow people to force others to go through certain doors.
Yeah. Quiet in the peanut gallery over there.
Hey, sis, I'm not small.
And he had a plan.
I'm
It wasn't-
5'7".
It wasn't a plan he wanted anyone to catch wind of, however, so he did his best to act calm as he began to open and read the piece of paper.
All right, let's open these up.
Everyone wrote the same door.
We'll open them up right now. The first one says...
It's been 1 minute.
Listen, I'm having so much fun. I don't know. It feels like time's going
You want to
by.
end it?
Yeah, I'm having so much fun. I want to stop it. Ace requests door 1. Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why?
Seem eager to do so.
No, we don't have time for that.
No,
Sorry,
shut
let's
up.
keep going.
I was hoping he was gonna be like, no, moving on.
Yeah, that's exactly what
It's
he did.
like, but I made slides.
But I have a whole chart, a pie chart.
I had extra papers. I drew pictures.
I did vision board.
Exactly.
Come on, please, let me show you.
If I say my goal out loud, it's more accurate that I will get it.
Door one.
He opened the second one.
Next is Santa. He wants door 6. No explanations. Shh.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Junpei continued with the third, fourth, and fifth pieces of paper.
Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
7 and 2 are Lotus and 7 are definitely the most suspicious of everybody.
That would be 9. They add up to 9, right?
Oh, that's a good
Does that not matter?
Oh, you need 3 people at least. Yeah.
Wait a minute. There's no way I'm going anywhere with the elephant man.
Whoa, that's rude.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their choices because of stuff like that.
But
Just give up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
Whoa.
oh yeah, I love it.
Jesus.
I'm not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
I mean, barely.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe, but what about common decency? What? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
All right, this went from
I'm gonna kill you.
Raisins. Oh, God.
Whoa, look, it's an anime fight.
Lotus's hair flared out like the mane of an angry lion, and she roared with a voice that shook the walls.
Oh, not good.
It's canonically Lotus's roar.
Let go of me. I'm killing him.
With some difficulty, Ace managed to restrain her.
Oh, Junpei, read the rest quickly.
Called me a raisin.
Right.
Junpei tore his eyes away and looked down at the 6th piece of paper.
Pulls his eyes out.
Yeah.
His socket.
He opened it.
June wants door 6.
Yeah, I don't really have a reason.
Good, we don't need to hear it.
All of the papers save Junpei's had been read. He did some quick calculations in his head.
So this is everyone's vote. Ace and Clover requested door 1. This is
There a
the
poop stain on the paper?
yeah, it looks like a
What
poop
was that?
stain.
What
that's
is that?
one.
Poop stain? It's, yeah.
Oh,
This is the door on A deck
Also
near the
blood?
central staircase.
it looks too brown to be blood to me.
Old blood.
7 and Lotus requested door 2. This was the door on the bottom deck and could be reached by taking the elevator to the bottom of the ship.
Do I have to remember this? Should I write this down?
Santa and June request. Yeah.
I don't know if you have to, but you can if you want.
Okay.
I think it's just trying to get us oriented.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Keep going.
Santa and June requested door 6. This is the door on E deck and could be reached by taking the elevator near the central staircase down. Then the door I should choose is...
It took him less than a second to run the numbers. He opened the 7 piece of paper and spoke.
Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go through...
We already wrote it down, though.
Well, June's going through door 6, so if we want to stick with June, we can. I'm kind of curious about 2, just because it's in the very bottom of the ship.
I am also... 7 and Lotus are fun to hang out with.
Yeah.
I'm gonna vote door 2. I think the first time we play this, we probably should go door 6 because June's there.
Yeah.
But I vote 2.
Yeah, we just had a scene where she was like, I'm so happy to be with you.
Do you think we should stick with June then?
I don't want to, but I don't know. Because I'm kind of with door 2 as well.
Door 2.
Yeah? All right, we're going door 2.
Oh, hey! I thought we were gonna do a vote thing, but
I mean, if we
I guess we did,
2
we
would
did.
win.
Yeah.
Like, there's only 3 of us
Kind of
here.
did without saying
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
a silent vote.
My choice is door 2.
Wait, was that the one with Lotus and 7?
Yeah. So 7 and Lotus are in 2.
Oh, okay. Santa was unconvinced.
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asking you if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Is this gonna get meta? Let me see that.
Sure, here.
Oh.
Junpei shrugged and handed it to him, and it's just the box of the game. It's the video game box art. Wait, what's going on?
I think Jeff fell asleep.
I thought.
Oh,
Jeff's got some gears going.
I wonder if, like... What if, like, we are in some kind of weird loop, or, like, there's, like, a time travel thing going on? Where, like... I don't know. We were even repeating stuff. I don't know.
Where the
You
ship is a
thought that
person?
like Junpei might know what's happening or that. And I'm thinking about like the way that we see like other endings to get the true ending. I don't know. Just a thought. It's not fully developed into anything. Just something occurred to me. Because again, I think there's something kind of weird supernatural going on.
That's super trippy.
Yeah.
But let's see our paper.
Yeah.
Junpei shrugged and handed it to him. Santa examined it furiously. The others peered at it as well. As they did, Junpei quickly slipped the piece of paper he'd been hiding into his pocket.
Oh, you dirty boy.
Although he'd never know it now, Santa had been justified in suspicions. Oh, okay. So it's
We're
maybe,
zero.
Maybe there's a simpler explanation. Clearly.
Yeah.
Junpei had switched papers.
I had 3 pieces of paper ready.
Don't say that out loud.
For doors 1, 2, and 6.
Junpei, you idiot.
He said it.
Guys, and
Dumbass.
Look.
It's like with the Braille where he's like, it's Braille. I can't read this. Just occasionally the filter on Junpei's brain breaks down and he just says out loud what he's thinking. Oh, that's really funny. He does this and then everyone's staring at him like, the fuck, dude?
You're an idiot. Come on, man. And I put the one with door 6 on it in a pot.
He put a small mark on it so that he would know which one was his.
I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper
What?
out.
Who is he talking to?
I don't know. Well, what does it say?
He fought the urge to smirk. Junpei.
You got lucky.
He hasn't been this schemy in the past, has he? Like, he's
Not
been
that I
pretty
remember.
straightforward.
No, yeah. Also,
Santa-
why lucky? What are you talking about?
Santa's-
We just picked doors.
Yeah. Santa snorted and tossed the paper aside, frustrated.
All right. So, we know who's going through door 2. It'll be me, Lotus, and Junpei.
Does that work? 2 plus 7 is 9.
7 plus 8 plus 5 is 20. The only problem's the other 2 teams.
June and I want door 6.
Clover and I chose door 1.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people.
Everyone was silent. Then suddenly, Clover spoke, her face blank and cold.
Why don't Santa and June go into door 1 with Ace?
Huh?
Well,
They looked at one another. 3 plus 6 plus 1 equals 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Finally, Ace spoke.
3 plus 6 plus 1 is 10. Then what will you do, Clover?
I'll be waiting at the stairs. You guys are coming back, right? That's what 7 was saying, wasn't it?
That had been what 7 said.
I was saying that. Wait, no, he was saying that. We aren't gonna split up permanently until we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the nunnery games work.
I'm sorry, but I just want to be by myself for a while. You understand, right?
There was no emotion on her face, but it was drawn and pale, and her eyes were red. No one had the heart to contradict her.
Tiny weird hands.
I just realized something. It's possible that if it is true that Snake was killed by 2 other people working together.
Yeah.
I think the most likely candidates who would work together to murder Snake. Well,
Lotus and
no,
7?
except that we don't think Snake's dead. Snake faked his death. It just occurs to me that no, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. No, never mind. Never mind.
Cool. The room grew quiet.
This game's it's challenging. This is fun.
Yeah.
And I guess the room's gonna get a lot louder when we come back.
You did it.
Thank you.
Perfect time.